Why you
guys
drive just to read. Otherwise, we hope you guys are okay. Thanks so much for the love. Thanks so much for the support. We appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed and supported us. And if you are watching, you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe, support us. Let's grow together.
Don't forget to share our content.
Yeah.
More and more is coming.
Yeah. A lot of fun, so many good things, and we can't wait to share all this with you. So today it's an easy day, and we are just in motion.
Coming from somewhere, heading to somewhere.
Yeah. But that's not important for now. So today we thought of just, is it storytelling or just sharing something with you guys?
Sharing a story.
Yeah. About us, how we got here, and we feel it's an interesting story, very interesting indeed. Because both of us got different versions of how we met. And so, let's just talk about it. So, babe, how did we meet?
So, how did we meet?
Yeah.
Those are so many years ago.
How many years?
We are talking about 2008, 2009.
Huh? A long time ago.
We are aging. Tunazeeka.
Mimi sijazeeka. I'm still young. I don't have makeup and this is my skill. Nazeeka kweli? Anyway.
So, back in those days, when we went for holidays from high school, that is the term break. I remember one day while I was working in our hometown. Yeah, kala kawanini ketu, katau ketu. And I saw this lady. I guess they were late in going for their midterm, or else the holidays, because we were at home and she was in her uniform. And I tried to search, or else to ask myself so many questions about the lady, where she came from.
That was very tiny.
Yeah, you are not tiny, but you are slim.
Slim. I'm still slim anyway.
You're slim. Should I say slimmer?
I was slimmer.
And say kupata jibu. And I said I look for her another day. Maybe nitamuongelesha. And so the first day passed. And the second day I saw her, now not in uniform, but in jeans, and a sweater and an umbrella. And in the same town. And the question again in me, where did this girl come from? She looks good. Maybe I can talk to her. But that day still I didn't talk to her. There came that day when you are going back to school. And I saw her again, now with a suitcase. And she was going back to school. But the direction that she used to come from, every now and then when I used to see her, well, I couldn't figure her out where she was coming from. So those were the early days that I saw you. So from there, we went to school. Days passed, months passed, years passed. We went to campus the first year.
You never saw me? All that time.
All that time. Came the second year.
What?
After second year, when you're breaking for the long holidays, I decided that I can do something to give back to the society. And so I formed this group. I started forming it back when I was in Nairobi.
That is the Prime Mentors.
The Prime Mentors group.
Yeah, the one that consisted the high school, no, university students from the region.
The ones that we came with from the same region, but we are all in campus.
Yeah.
And the sole purpose of that group was going back to the high schools to mentor the students.
Yeah.
So we had that plan. So when I was looking for those people who are in campus, I was being assisted by one of my cousins. And so he gave me some numbers. And she told me that I know one lady who comes from our area who I know she has done that again. And she was doing it alone. Going back to high schools and mentoring the high school.
Yeah.
And so, wow, I was glad. Now, you can give me her number, and then I'll contact her. As we plan to go to the next school, we can invite her.
Yeah.
And so I was given her number. I didn't call her the first day, nor the second day, nor the third day. I thought just any other students from the campus. And so I stayed for a week, then I called her. And when I called her for the first time,
You heard?
oh,
The voice. Guys, let me tell you one thing about this dude.
the voice.
The first time he talked to me, he told me about my voice. I said, you girl has got a unique voice. And I was like, what do you even talk about? When I was in primary school, people used to abuse me, especially boys. I don't know your voice, I don't know what about your voice. Now these guys are telling me that you have a good voice. I was like, no, stop it.
And so, the voice.
The what?
And I decided that maybe, you never know, but as we are forming a group, I'll have some limits. And so we talked and talked. Not that day. We didn't talk and talk that day.
No, that day, yeah. I remember.
And then what used to be so unfortunate and so unfair is the fact that whenever I used to ask her whether we can meet so that she can share her experiences back when she was mentoring students, she used to tell me, no, I'm not within, no, I've gone to Nakuru, I have gone to some places. I said, okay, one day, one time, we are going to meet. And so
let me cut you short first. Guys, so all that time, it's funny because we used to go to the same church. Our parents were leaders in the same church. But funny enough, I never saw this guy. Never. But his elder brother is a guy I kept on noticing every time. I knew that the guy came from that family. I knew the two sisters. No, I knew one sister, but I never knew the other members of the family. And I knew the parents. So, hey, it became this time now when he's calling me, telling me I don't know what, we should form a group. I came from this place. I was like, dude, are you sure you came from the same area? Are you sure you came from, you come from that family? And yeah, it happened that she was from that family. And now, to carry forward the time now, he was looking for me, joining the group. We started this group. But personally, I don't know what happened. I never went even to one school.
You never went to...
But I had got so many schools alone to enter
before.
them. I had gone to like 6 schools alone.
Yeah.
I remember I used to go to schools and I wouldn't mind even when I'm given 1,000 bob. I was just talking to students and telling them you can still go to school, you can still do good, we are in campus, we are going through so much, you can make it in life.
Yeah, that motivation.
Mind you, that time I was still in campus. I didn't know. I'm still being fed by my dad. My rent is being paid by my own dad. So I didn't even understand later when I used to tell people that you can still make it in life. But as I was still in books.
Yeah, still not making it.
Still making it.
Trying to make it.
But let me tell you, hey, life, we're gonna do life, guys. So
back to our story.
Yeah.
The group she never joined. We visited various schools during that holiday, and we went back to, after the holidays, we went back to our studies. And before we went back, we formed a meeting whereby the guys could meet. Those who we usually went to mentor the students with them. And so that day, like, we had so many guys, and that's when she came. Back to when I was making the calls, and when I was told where she usually comes from, I tried to relate the voice and the girl that I used to see back in high school. So we are talking about, I used to see her, was it 2008 or 2009, those years? And now we are in 2013.
Yeah, in 2013, yeah. That time I was in first year or second year.
2013, 2014.
I was in second year.
Yeah. Those, 2013.
2013 I was in first year.
So I was relating those two pictures, this voice and the lady back in those days, and I could see some relation. And well, I waited for the D-Day when we are going for the meeting, and I guess we met before the meeting. Was it?
No. Yes, we met before the meeting. Because you came to Nakuru.
Yeah.
And mind you, this time I was dating. He came to Nakuru with this excuse that, I want us to have a meeting, I want to share ideas with you, blah, blah, blah. And I went. But I remember we didn't even go to a hotel.
We just stood by a petrol station.
Because that day, I was working somewhere.
Yeah, so
and I just left. Yeah, I just excused myself and he just came to see each other.
Yeah.
Just to tell me that we are planning a meeting. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? He would have just called me and tell me all those things.
And so we met for those few minutes, and then now I was familiar with this lady, and so I waited for the meeting day to come. Being the founder of this group, everything like worked around me, so I didn't have so much time to talk to her and to you. But we had a good meeting, various guys, and we talked for some hours, and that was it. And so later on, after the meeting, after all those things, now
we continued talking.
We became good friends.
Yeah.
Continued talking. And one day, jokingly, I asked her what I could visit her. Now I'm in Nairobi and she's in Kisumu.
Yeah, I was in Kisumu. Kisumu people.
And I could see a road trip.